Shortly after the pandemic began, I went for a walk and asked a police officer what he's noticed since it started. And while petty crime had decreased, domestic calls escalated. Now, logically, we can surmise that the stress and fear of the worldwide pandemic, the lack of access to healthy coping strategies, and the inability to avoid long-standing issues was the perfect storm. While we might think that anger is the core issue in relational conflict, it's not. The issue is the lack of listening. James chapter 1, verse 19 says this to us: "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." The lack of listening. It's not just listening to others, but listening to ourselves. Many times people have good reason to feel angry, but expressing that anger in destructive and hurtful ways does not take us any closer to what we actually want. What do we really, really want? Well, more often than not, people in conflict, they want the same things. We want to be heard. We want to be understood. We want to be seen as valuable, to be free to live a fulfilling life. But we run into problems when we expect our family members, our spouses, our jobs, society, even in our churches, we expect our churches to meet these needs for us. But the truth is, God created us with these needs, and He wants to help us fulfill them. So when you find yourself feeling angry to the point of being unkind, take a moment, take a minute to listen to what really has you upset. Are you feeling unimportant and powerless? Maybe threatened, maybe insignificant? Are you feeling disrespected? If so, ask yourself, am I looking to the right person to help me feel better? Am I looking to the right person to meet this need? Humbly listen for what God has to say to you about your worth, about your significance, about your ability to live a purposeful and fulfilling life. Trust me, His answer, His word will take root in your life, and it will make all the difference in the world. So you can be angry, not sin. Just be sure to listen for God's word to you, and this will produce the righteousness He desires. And I believe you will be happy too.